What's up, guys? It's Benny. Charlie posted a tweet a couple months ago that was really prescient today. He said you can really tell a lot about somebody and how they react to a person's death that they disagreed with. What you saw on the right, for instance, when Joe Biden got terminal cancer and that was announced that Joe Biden did not have long to live, is no one was celebrating. Everyone was just praying for him and wishing the best for Joe Biden. When Charlie Kirk gets shot and killed in a political assassination live on camera, hundreds of thousands of leftists celebrate, including Jimmy Kimmel and big-time pundits on MSNBC and other networks. They have celebrated Charlie's death. It's totally evil and it's wicked. And somebody who has really gone from the evil and wicked leftist category to the moderate, if not voice of reason category is Bill Maher, who one of his final guests on his Bill Maher's Club Random podcast was Charlie Kirk. And they had a very interesting conversation. Bill Maher eulogized Charlie Kirk last night on his program and then attacked his own side again and again and again, attacked leftists for refusing to just give some decency and space to Charlie Kirk, his family, his supporters, and his friends. It was a beautiful thing. It was something that Bill Maher didn't have to do. Obviously, there is a massive bandwagon right now of leftists saying that they wish to desecrate Charlie Kirk's murder, that they actually approve of Charlie Kirk's murder. Look at this. The House voted 310 to 58 to condemn Charlie Kirk's assassination. Wait a second. So 58 people refused to vote to condemn Charlie Kirk's assassination and political violence. AOC went on the House floor, got the community note of a lifetime here and the ratio of a lifetime, and went after Charlie Kirk's legacy, lying about him every single breath that she took. She lied about him, has a community note a mile long here about how wrong she is about everything she said about Charlie Kirk. Nonetheless, she's out there smearing Charlie Kirk on the House floor. Charlie Kirk hasn't even been buried yet. AOC trashing Charlie Kirk on the House floor. There is no way forward with these people, says Marjorie Taylor Greene. Ilhan Omar was out slandering Charlie Kirk this week. I do believe those of you interested in rewriting this hateful man, Charlie Kirk's history, are full of S. This is what she said. It's obviously got President Trump. Maybe this will have President Trump finally release the documents on Ilhan Omar that proves that she married her brother. And President Trump saying, wasn't she the one that married her brother here in order to get citizenship? Anyway, the point is that everyone from Jimmy Kimmel to AOC to Ilhan Omar have been lying on the name of Charlie Kirk. He isn't even buried yet, but not Bill Maher. Bill Maher went on his program and opened with a monologue about how Jimmy Kimmel is wrong. This is very brave for someone like Bill Maher, who clearly knows Jimmy Kimmel, knows everyone involved, and has a lot to lose from his own side.
That was exactly right. We don't agree on that. You know, Jimmy, look, I don't think what he said was exactly right. We don't agree on that. He didn't lose his job for it. He said the MAGA crowd was trying to characterize the assassin as anything but one of them because the 22-year-old kid in jail, his family was MAGA. As if a 22-year-old with a trans girlfriend never rebelled against their family. I mean.
So what is the joke here? The joke here, subtly, is Bill Maher saying, one, I don't agree with Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel's wrong, which he is wrong to blame MAGA for Charlie Kirk's death. Obviously, this is why Jimmy Kimmel no longer has a show. And then Bill Maher goes on to make the joke, say the actual thing, that is that Charlie Kirk's killer is a rabid leftist transgender activist. That is a matter of fact. Look at this. This is Bill Maher making that joke. Bill Maher also, of course, noting that Jimmy Kimmel's show was already, well, a zombie show walking. Look at this. Just destroyed. This is Jimmy Kimmel's ratings. Bill Maher wasn't done there. He had a MSNBC anchor on and just ripped into her for what people were saying on her network.
Left does have this bad attitude of go no contact. I mean, that's a big thing with your family. They believe in not talking to members of your family. I mean, at the Emmys, would it have killed someone to get up there, since they all want to talk about their politics, would it kill somebody to get up there, not give a speech about how much they like Charlie Kirk, just to say, we had a political assassination this week, and that's wrong, and we should they would have been booed off the stage because he was on the wrong team. So you're not even allowed to say that. Can you imagine if a left-wing person was assassinated that week? The whole show would have been about that. Is that not true? Can't you admit that?
Yes. So this is the MSNBC Alex Wagner on the program. Bill Maher going after the Emmys. Again, Bill Maher going full berserker mode here. Goes after Jimmy Kimmel, goes after the Emmys. Here he is talking about how MSNBC had to fire Matthew Dowd for attacking Charlie Kirk in the aftermath of Charlie Kirk's death.
On your network, got shit canned. Matthew.
I think the official term was let go.
Okay, this is... Matthew Dowd said you can't be saying these awful words and then not expect awful actions to take place. Yes, you can. I do expect that. I do not expect awful actions to take place. I think this is awful when you open this window. Like, I didn't like what he said, and what he said was vile and this and that. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. We don't shoot people in this country, and we don't defend it, and we don't mock their death.
Look at this. There he goes after Jimmy Kimmel again. We don't defend it. We don't mock it. This is what Jimmy Kimmel did this week. It's absolute and total bravery from Bill Maher. Well done, Bill Maher. Way to be a friend to Charlie. Then Bill Maher went and read some of Charlie Kirk's quotes about hate speech and shocked his entire audience because everyone is lying right now on Charlie Kirk's name and about what he stood for.
Ultimate irony, though. Charlie Kirk said, hate speech does not exist legally in America. By the way, I've always been on the same page. Look at the tapes over the decades. This has always been my thing. I never believed in the concept of hate crimes or hate speech. It's a thought crime. We didn't used to have it. They changed it, the liberals. And, you know, so I've always been what I think, doesn't matter what side. Hate speech does not exist legally in America, says Charlie Kirk. There's ugly speech, there's gross speech, there's evil speech, and all of it is protected by the First Amendment. Keep America free. Could you guys at least honor the person you're insisting that we honor by honoring his words?
Look at this. Look at this MSNBC bimbo. I mean, they have nothing else to stand on. This is why it was such a clean operation with Jimmy Kimmel, because it's indefensible. You're forcing people to defend the indefensible. Charlie Kirk was murdered for actual speech. Jimmy Kimmel was fired for just being a dick. Yes, this is what they were saying on Gutfeld last night. And you know who wasn't a dick? Charlie Kirk, when he went on Bill Maher's Club Random podcast. They actually had a great time together, the two of them. It seemed like they hit it off and had like a good and decent rapport and had great conversations. Here's an example of the decent and reasonable and kindly speech that Bill Maher and Charlie Kirk had. And this is probably why Bill Maher is defending Charlie today.
Look, I always say this, everybody's a monster till you talk to them. Not to say that there aren't some people who probably are monsters, but like, I mean, I've yet to find the horror show that is you. So let me
keep looking, Bill.
No, I want to.
You got to keep going.
I do. I want to.
You got to dig deeper.
Cut me some slack because we're friends now, right? We really are.
Absolutely.
Okay. So just cut to the chase. What is it that the 10% who hate me?
Oh yeah.
Tell me what they are wanting me to press you on now. What is the thing that presses their buttons the most about why you're an incorrigible dick?
I don't even think you would agree with their accusations.
But I just want to know what it is.
They would say I'm hateful. They would say I'm a bigot. They would say that I'm a xenophobe.
Drink?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
You don't drink?
No.
Or smoke pot?
No.
And you're married and super Christian. We're going to get along great.
You know, this is going to just be perfect.
But can I just ask you, because I want to find out a lot about you, because you're obviously a super bright guy, but you do think that I have the right to live completely opposite than you do.
I think you can get as drunk as you'd like.
And you're that kind of an American, right? You're not forcing your opinions as.
I'm not here to say you can't. What are you talking about?
No, okay. So you think pot should be legal?
That's a complicated.
Oh,
I have a very unpopular view on pot. You know, can I tell you my case on pot?
Please do.
It's not the depression that it might be causing or the fact that it might be hurting kids' brains. It's the smell. It's the stench that drives me crazy.
Yeah, it's not hurting their brains. I mean, kids shouldn't do it. Of course, kids shouldn't. It
Okay,
definitely didn't hurt my brain.
But let me ask, do you think that more teenagers are doing pot today, or that before legalization or after
No.
legalization?
You know what?
Do you think usage rates are going up or down? I don't know the answer.